Push them off the fence. What do I mean by this? I will tell you, a fence sitter is somebody who can't make up their mind. They can't decide which direction to go. They're sitting on this fence. They may want to go this way, they may want to go that way, but they don't know. If somebody is on the fence, especially an investor, you need to give them a shove. You need to get them off the fence. You need to have them make a decision. When I first started raising capital, I was so afraid of hearing a no. I didn't want these investors to reject me because I honestly didn't have that many investors I was talking to. I was only talking to a handful of investors. So that the fear of them saying no was so great that I wouldn't give them a shove. I wanted to keep them either on the fence or giving me a yes. But I will tell you, an investor on the fence is not only, it doesn't do anything for you, it's actually a detriment. It makes you waste your time. You keep interacting with this person who you think will give you money, but they never do. I will tell you, fence sitters almost never invest. If an investor doesn't move on the deal within the first few weeks, within the first several meetings of going back and forth with them, giving them the information, once they have all the information, they know who you are. If they aren't ready to make a decision, they probably never will. And if they are forced to make a decision, it will almost always be no. So it's better to get that no as soon as possible. Literally, once you've given the investor everything you have, all the information, don't let them sit on the fence. Put them in a position where they have to make a decision. That usually means setting a deadline. I call it artificial deadlines. Sometimes you literally need to say, look, I need to hear from you by this date or I'm moving on. I'm not coming back. You're not going to be in this deal. This is your opportunity to invest. Please get back to me by next week and let me know if you're serious and we can get all the paperwork set up. If you're not serious, I'll be out talking to other people and I need that time to engage with them and get them to invest. If they say, oh, that time frame is too long for me, whatever it is, you can just push them off the fence. You can cross them off your list. You can say, okay, well, this deal probably isn't right for you. Maybe we'll come back to you in the future in a later round at a higher valuation, if you need more time. With corporate investors, keep in mind, they need more time. Angel investors, usually they can make a decision like on a dot. VCs take longer than angels because they have to go through a process, especially the larger the venture firm, the more process, the more buy-in they need to get from other partners. But the corporates, they take forever. That's one of the big downsides of corporate investors is they take a long time. But when they move, they really move. So you need to keep it, it's all relative. Like if it's an angel investor, you can literally push them off the fence in a few weeks. VCs, depending on how many meetings you can get, how quickly, could be faster, may take a little longer. And then corporates, you have to give several months. There's no way. It's really hard to push corporates off the fence. You just have to figure out if they're serious, right? And if they're not serious, they may never tell you. You just cross them off and don't waste time on them. That's the rule. No toleration for fence sitters. I hope you enjoyed the talk. If you liked it, share it with your friends or subscribe to our channel. You can also come to founderspace.com and check out our 3-month online startup program, as well as my books, Make Elephants Fly, Surviving a Startup, and The 5 Forces. I'm also available on all the major social networks. Just search for Founderspace.